no doubt you've probably noticed inflation has us paying more for pretty much everything, right? You've seen the stickers and the price tags. It's everywhere. Well, now you should check your mailbox because property value assessments are out and Idahoans are seeing a massive increase. News Channel 7's Andrew Bartline is live at the County Assessor's office. Andrew, how sharp are these assessment increases compared to last year?
Yeah, well, a home, Shira, as we know, is an asset and naturally just appreciates with time, and that's certainly what we've seen the last couple of years. Now, try 30% increase from last year in your home's value. Try 60% increase. These are real numbers here in Canyon County. We heard from the assessor, and one homeowner, Nampa, says it's becoming a burden. Alma Driesel and her husband moved into their Nampa home in 2006. Back then, she never thought this asset would become a liability.
It's mind-boggling. What do you do?
This week, Alma learned the county assessor valued her 1-acre property at more than $500,000. That's 36% higher than the previous year. But it hasn't been climbing year after year.
Oh, yeah. And this year it was just, I couldn't believe it.
Alma is retired and draws $700 a month from Social Security. Her husband still works to pay off the mortgage, but inflation is stretching their budget thin. They're questioning what they can afford.
Gas, can I get gas this week? Now can I pay taxes this year?
People definitely care about their tax bills. We all pay taxes.
Brian Stender is the Canyon County Assessor. He says a property is assessed by evaluating sales of comparable homes over the last year, and sales are high.
There's a very limited supply, and there's an extreme demand, which made the market go up.
Stender says Idaho tax districts cannot increase their overall year-to-year budget by more than 8%, meaning a 36% increase to Alma's property doesn't necessarily mean she will pay 36% more in property taxes. But as residential property booms, Stender says homeowners will take a larger share of the property tax burden compared to commercial or industrial land. And Alma doesn't see an end in sight.
It's worse this year than last year. What's next year going to be?
Now, you can call the assessor's office if you think there was a mistake in the assessed value of your property, and they can walk you through with an appraiser how they established what your assessment was. You can ask for an appeal form if you really do still think that there was a mistake in that assessed value. And also, if you look at the assessment notice on the bottom, it will list out all the tax districts of which you pay into with the phone numbers and the budget date hearings. The assessor encourages people, especially those who are concerned about their increased property taxes, to be actively participate in those budget hearings and call those phone numbers and try to play a role in your local governments and how those tax budgets are sorted out. Shira.
All right, a lot of good information there. No doubt something a lot of people are dealing with. I mean, 30 to 60%, that's quite the increase. All right, thanks, Andrew.